Hi, these comments are for SN, and this is Michael from BetterTOEFLScores.com. I hope you're having a great day. And you sent me an email yesterday. Let's take a look at your message. You say, "Hi, Michael. Please listen to evaluate and score my speaking practice test. Let me know which areas I need to improve on in order to achieve a higher TOEFL speaking score." Or to achieve higher in the TOEFL speaking section. To make sure I do this accurately, so when I talk about which areas that you can improve on, it comes down to three areas: delivery, pronunciation, language use, grammar, vocabulary usage, and then topic development, how you develop and organize your ideas. So I will provide feedback in those areas here. And that helps you for the TOEFL exam because you can figure out which area you need to focus on more. Okay, so let's listen to your practice test. I'm going to listen to the whole thing one time without making any comments at all. Then the second time, I'm going to give you what I consider an estimated score. I'll explain some reasons why, and I'll listen to your response one more time. Here
I
we go.
prefer studying alone for preparation for an exam. Firstly, if I'm studying alone, I'll be able to schedule my study hours the way I need. I'll be the master of my own time. I will not have to depend on the entire group to decide a particular schedule in order to study. Second reason is that if I'm studying alone, there won't be much disturbances. For example, I remember when I was studying with my friends, one of the friend was talking on her phone and talking to others. It was pretty disturbing for me. Therefore, I prefer studying alone when I'm preparing for an exam.
I liked your second example. I thought that was very effective, talking about your friend on the cell phone. You probably could be a little bit better when it comes to the topic development area. Overall development somewhat limited. So when you talk about your friend, was this a biology class, a chemistry class? What was the class? What were you preparing for? You could probably develop and elaborate on that a little bit more. So that's an area. So maybe topic development is an area you can improve on. I think the biggest area is delivery. I think that your pacing, it says here, speech is generally clear. Yes, I can understand you. It says minor difficulties with pronunciation, intonation, or pacing are noticeable. I think this is the problem right there. So my estimate is I'm going to put you at about 23 to 24 points out of 30 according to the rubrics that I'm looking at right now. I don't think you're quite yet in the 4 area. So you definitely have problems with pronunciation. Let's listen to it one more
I
time.
prefer studying alone for preparation for an exam.
I prefer studying alone for preparation for an exam.
Firstly, if I'm studying alone, I'll be able to schedule my study hours.
So it's first of all, if I'm studying alone, I can schedule my own hours, but you have too many pauses after some of those grammatical
The way
words.
I need. I'll be the master of my own time.
I'll be the master of. Be careful about repeating words unnecessarily. That hurts your speaking rate and you will score lower consequently.
I will not have to depend on the entire group to decide a particular schedule in order to study. Second reason
See, you're kind of generic with the ideas. So if you look at 4, it says it is generally well developed, right? But then 3 says overall development is somewhat limited, usually lacks elaboration or specificity. You're still a little too general in your description of when you prefer to study alone and why, and for what classes and so on.
is that if I'm studying alone, there won't be much disturbances. For example, I remember when I was studying with my friends, one of the friend was talking on her phone and talking to others. It was pretty disturbing for me. Therefore, I
I would say it was pretty distracting. I would say distracting for me, and that kind of goes with the argument you're trying to make. You have difficulty concentrating on the course material if other people are in your study group.
prefer studying alone when I'm preparing for an exam.
Okay, so with delivery, I think you need to work on what I call thought groups and blending. This is pronunciation lessons 41 through 44 of my online TOEFL course. I think you need to work on that. You have to create longer thought groups of maybe 5 to 6 stress words, and then you need to improve the linking of the words within those thought groups. That's important. The other area as it relates to speaking, you need to do better with the specificity or the elaboration that accompanies the examples you're providing, which defend the reasons of why you like studying alone. So I think those are at least two areas that you can improve on in order to have better, more proficient speaking and to get that higher TOEFL speaking score. All right? And thank you for completing this practice test. In about 2 weeks, I'm going to have some office hours during the week where you can come by and talk to me. But if you're interested in a feedback service, if you like the feedback I provided you, for example, in this video, you can join my TOEFL speaking and writing feedback service. It's not very expensive. You can learn more about the service by going to bettertoeflscores.com. And remember, do not send me any more speaking practice tests to grade. I only evaluate one for free, and you just had that evaluation. All right? And thank you for your diligent efforts, and good luck to you as you prepare for the TOEFL exam.